Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dungeon Souls. So you guys can't see it, but I got the patch notes open. Let's take a look at it. New magic and active items. Enemies in boss room and judgment's big projectiles now has a chance to drop potions. Oh, that is an amazing alternative to having, like, you know, held potions. That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm down for that. Let's see. Lady Lane now drops a big chest. Good. Lockpick now gives you a 25% chance to open all chests. That does kind of fix it from being hella broken. Increased chance for enemies to drop potions. That's good. Reduced laser beams knockback. Item acquired pop-up text is now back. Leveling up now increases your maximum HP by 5%. Ooh. Merlin's hat now gives you 10 magic resistance. Laser staff now properly displays 20% chance, not 20 chance. And gives you 5 magic damage. Necromancer skeletons cannot be stuck in walls anymore when summoned. Map frame can now be enabled and disabled. Use items now have their own outline color. Fallen Soldier shield should now have a green outline. Reduce the number of traps, but they're still dangerous, and reduce the range of arrow traps. Okay, let's see how this changes things. So first and foremost, do we wanna play as a new character? Do we wanna try the Necromancer? Do I trust this game? I don't really, but whatever. Okay, let's go for the extra gold as well, seeing as I could actually afford that one. We wanna save up for some of the better ones, but close enough. Okay, yeah, let's hope that the magic stat actually scales properly here. Damage, magic. I have no idea. Either way, necrotic blast. Looks like the scaling might do a little bit more damage. Let's see. So let's do summon. Interesting. The baseline on summon. Ooh, that's a new item. The baseline on summon is 3 when you don't have anything. Magic resistance, movement speed. I like Traveler's Cloak. So the nice thing is a lot of the items in this game are basic just stat ups. I'm actually kind of okay with that because it means they can have a wide variety show up. And so in this case, you know, that item is effectively just a new sprite. Actually looks quite nice. And then just, you know, it's a new sprite and then just some basic stats, no real functionality. So hopefully they can balance out this whole magic dealio, the magic damage, fairly soon. I don't even know if it's been properly scaled. Really, it depends on whether or not I'm going to pick up any attack power based items as we go along here. Unless there's some way for me to scale it in. Oh, interesting. So the Necromancer actually has scaling for attack damage. Your second ability, the spinning shieldy looking thing that I've got going on with me, which honestly might actually be a little bit large now that I'm looking at it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. It's just so much visual fluff on the Oh geez, hello, this room. There's just so much stuff going on screen that the big spinny things is maybe a little bit distracting. Anyway, this room is just filled with stuff. Let's pick up the money. I'm kind of hoping I can get a silver key here before I leave, but chances of that happening kind of low. But let's see. So that's damage versus defense. So I thought for a second 65% additional attack damage. I thought for a second that means that my damage stat would get scaled in, but I don't think that's the case. I think, well, we got a golden key. All right, that works for me. I think this actually just increases your damage by 65% overall. So I still want to see how damage necessarily works in this game. I'm hoping to find one like actual damage item boost to see if my damage goes up. It's probably not going to. Ways that I can see this getting fixed. Honestly, if you're gonna have a character that does, hey, there's our silver key. If you're gonna have a character that, we got the lockpick. Ooh. Now it's not as broken as it used to be, obviously, but hey, might save me a key every couple of floors, and I can use it frequently too. So let's get over to this one and use it. It failed. Okay, well, we might as well pop it and just deal with the failure. It takes a good 23 seconds for that to recharge. So it's not really a big deal, but I might as well just use the golden key now instead of waiting. I guess I could keep farming, but well, what's done is done. Let's keep piling points into skeletons. Though honestly, Might actually be a good idea to start putting it into my other abilities for damage and stuff. Just because, as much as I like the skeletons, after a certain point, I really don't need that many. I'm just going to keep pumping it into my magic stat. We're going to go for heavy damage. I also really wish I knew how much damage the skeletons did, because that is not listed anywhere. And that's a bit confusing. I don't know. I'm not sure how skeleton damage should be done. It would just be nice to know, you know, if they're affected by anything or not. We failed. Damn. Oh well. At least we get a Madu Buckler. That's always handy. Still haven't seen any attack power based items here. So if they just removed those, if you're playing a caster character and you don't find like any of the swords, any of the things that increases your like just your melee damage effectively, then I'm actually pretty okay with that. I think that would be a nice system. Because say if you're a mage, you can only find mage gear. Because that's the only thing that does you any good. That would make perfect sense to me, and I'm hoping that's the case here. But, you know, remains to be seen. I just think that would be a nice way of balancing the fact that there is a magic stat. Okay, it still failed. Yeah, unfortunately the 25% chance just means I'm going to be running around with a lockpick, just mashing it whenever it's off cooldown up until I'm done with the level, and it's like, I should probably actually get out of here. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Have I found the shop yet? I don't think I have. Well, we might as well take this one out of the picture. We do a lot of damage. I'm glad I stacked magic, because so far so good. Like we haven't taken a whole lot here. Oh crap. Oh wait, we succeeded that one. Okay, that's good. I was like, we don't have enough keys, and we haven't unlocked the chest. Now we have. Okay. Let's pick up the book first. Have I found the shop? The answer is no. Oh, the Redeemer has arrived. I don't know where the shop is in this entire situation. I think we've lost it. Either that or it was there and I totally just blanked on it. Yep, okay. The shop was there. Okay, so we didn't miss out on anything important. Let's grab the magnifying glass, the healing potion, and get out of here. Okay. And failed. So, unfortunately, with the current use of the lockpick, in retrospect, like I was going to say the 25% chance is a fair balance, but the reality of the situation is I can just sit here and keep using it as much as I want. And that kind of is going to offset the time taken. Because, like, I can just wait until the levels... Well, I've killed the boss. I can just wait for that cooldown to go. Hey, 4-leaf clover, that's handy. Okay. Broadsword. Bonus damage. See, the thing is, I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention if my damage has gone up. I don't think I'm going to go with it. You know what I should? I do, like, in the 20s now. For science. We'll see if I'm doing 30 damage or if I'm still doing 20s. Because if I'm still doing 20s, that means that the whole magic situation hasn't been fixed yet. It does mean that there are more items, I think, that increase your magic damage. But I think they should stack together or just still be a combined stat. I still don't see why they're separate. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Well, let's just wait for 20 seconds and bam. See, like I said, just wait, and you eventually can get your hands on the chests, or you can get the lockpick to work for you, which kind of invalidates the whole like chance to fail thing, honestly. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Yee, he slows you down. He slows you down substantially. So let's pay attention to our damage for a second. Okay, so getting the sword has done nothing for me. It does not help in the slightest. Unless it helps my skeletons. Nope, skeletons are currently not assisted by... Okay, so they still haven't fixed the magic stat. I'll have to take a look at the warrior class after this. Oh shoot, I incurred the penalty. Wow. Oh wait, no. Cooldown on skeletons is still the same. I was looking at the lockpick and I was like, geez, how's that even happen? Ooh, what's this? Forgotten magic staff. 8 magic damage, 2 attack damage. That is a damn good item for everyone. I still really wish it was just, you know, plus 10 damage overall or something like that, or just +8 damage. Or, honestly, you know what, that would be kind of an interesting point. If all weapons helped you, but different weapons worked better for different characters, so, you know, the staff gives you a full benefit if you're the Necromancer, but it gives you a lower benefit if you're like a warrior or something like that and you're trying to use this staff. Maybe that would be a way of like balancing out the magic, the quote-unquote magic stat, and remove it at the same time. I don't know. I'm still not sold on it. Don't know when I will be. At least we do a lot of damage. Like that bit helps, but I really wish that I couldn't even pick up that sword. Then again, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. It's just confusing. Okay, we've opened up the chest. Are there even any chests? Did I just use the lockpick repeatedly to open up nothing? Because yeah, I don't think there's a single locked chest in this entire floor. Unless I missed something coming through, and I don't think I have. Well, we could just primetime slime time for a bit, but I don't really see the need either. So I'm just gonna blow things up. Okay. So, how are we doing? I'm like really chilled out right now, which is it's weird. I'm not used to recording in the middle of the daytime, especially roguelikes and stuff, especially not on stream. I keep talking about doing like midday streams and stuff like that, but I am currently not alone in the house, and it's like, Wander, it's time for you to go to make this logo for us. And it's like, what? I don't know. I don't understand. But, you know, there's the very real possibility of somebody walking in. This is why I become nocturnal, because then nobody bothers me. It's nice. Okay, lockpick, work on the first. Nope, never mind. I was really hoping it would work on the first try. Now, we could just out and out use the keys, but I think I'm going to save keys for boss fights. Oh yeah, let's just use this. Should probably use my skeletons a little bit, if only for healing. My health is good enough that we might actually be able to complete this run generally without summoning. Which should actually be kind of useful. But like my damage is comparatively quite high. That actually is really handy, especially because we've got the detonator and stuff. So here's hoping that we rank up here. Oh, we haven't ranked up yet. Magic stick. Yeah, because it does look like I'm getting more magic items along the way. Now this could be bad, because this could mean like if I'm playing a physical character, I'm just going to get an insane amount of magic bonuses, or if there's just like a scale drop rate system, that'd be kind of nice. I don't know. Well, either way, I'm gonna put points into blood for attack. Maybe if I do like a mixture of blood for attack and not, because blood for attack is a 15% increase, which is good, which is real good. And that failed again. But like it's a 15% increase, which I think is going to be better than putting points into necrotic blast. I'll have to look into that one. Okay, 30% chance of double damage, absolutely. Do we even... Oh, shoot. I was dumb. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's open these up. We got another cloak, and we got a golden chest. With another forgotten staff. Interesting, which caps out after a certain point. Okay. Yeah, probably could have waited on that one a little bit. Oh, well, it's not the end of the world. Failed, of course. Let's boost this up. Yeah, I like the idea of blood for attack. Oh, derp. I forgot to switch skills. Or I switched skills, it just didn't take. Oh, well. Jeez, that's effective. Okay. Oh, man. We're probably going to wait around a little bit here. Unfortunately, I think that pick doesn't do me any good. At least we're swimming in items already. Hey, there we go. I'm trying to think of other ways to balance it out. Yeah, wow. My damage stat is plus 34. I would be doing insane amounts of damage if the magic stat didn't exist. I guess that is a way of counterbalancing it, but at the same time, I'm still not sure why bother. I don't know. I'll keep thinking on it. I'm just gonna keep waiting for this lockpick. It failed. Alright, we'll come back later. So we've got money. I need to make 10,000 to even afford one more level of upgrade though, which is a bit rough. Because if I want to be able to afford some of the like, well, if I want to max out all of my passives, it's an expensive business. Really a looping run is the best way to do it. But I don't know. I'm not sure how stoked I am to loop all the time. I like looping, but it just ends up feeling like a bit of a chore. Well, now I realize since magic scaling actually works now, or at least, you know, there's a fair amount of magic boosting items, it might be viable to do nightmare mode on this character again, because he's got a lot more inherent toughness than any other character in the game. And healing. Well, okay, so he doesn't have as much inherent toughness as, say, the Nightblade, but what he does have is massive healing. Way more than any other character I've ever seen. So let's see. I really need to open up these chests before we leave. Because, I mean, we've already got the Lucky Clover, which is pretty much pushing us forward here. But, at the same time, I'm a greedy individual. I gotta min-max as much as possible. Actually, have we gotten every single chest available here? We have. Okay. So we are definitely going to Tinseltown, if and when we get the chance. Because, I mean, there's no reason why not to, correct? Yeah. Because we have unlimited keys. Even now. The lockpick is kind of ridiculous. But I'm okay with that. Let's see. I don't know if they've fixed Necromancer yet. Okay, and it looks like we've got 5. Should probably pop that open. There we go. We've got 5 skeletons and 5 magic circles to open up. That's fair. So let's see. I'm just sitting here throughout this run, kind of internally praying, just a little bit, even though I'm not a religious dude, that let's go with Thornmail. I don't know. The bonus damage is meaningless for the time being, but I'm sitting here crossing my fingers that this character will actually rank up by the time we're done with this run. We were at 2,000 when we started, so I'm hoping it has something to do with soul orbs, maybe? Like, if I get a soul orb, maybe we'll be fine. I don't know. I really want to have a max level Necromancer. I don't even know if they've got the art for it, actually. I think I heard somebody say that you couldn't even get the art for max level Necromancers right now, and that made me a little bit sad. Maybe that's why you can't rank them up, just to lock you in, so you can't like, you can't rank up, so you can't see the shameful lack of artwork that they have done for this character. I doubt it. It's probably there. I don't even know. I really don't. But that's honestly kind of normal. So let's see. Pretty much nothing. Oh, I can't do anything until we can open up these chests. So I'm just gonna sit back and stretch and close my eyes a bit. Yawn. Okay, my headphones are falling off. I need better headphones. The pads are starting to decay on these, and honestly, I'm just... What are we even listening to in retrospect? Are we still? Okay, we're still in the right playlist. Good. Still failed. Yeah, we could probably just use our keys here. I don't know. Like, the problem is we can farm things as long as we want. There's no real penalty for doing so. Leveling up ain't a bad idea either, because we're gonna need that defense eventually. Though the extra health, honestly, the fact that you get 5% extra health every time you level up is amazing. In fact, I'm not really sure if that works in conjunction with... Is it 5% of your current, 5% of your base, or 5% of your starting HP? That's an interesting question. I'll have to check that out. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while before I level. I guess I could go back and check the video and see how it's scaled up. Because if it's 5% of your current HP, oh, the Nightblade is going to be absurd. In fact, I really want to do a Nightblade run all of a sudden, for obvious reasons. Okay. Come on, open up. Failed. Alright, I've given up. Probably could have waited on that one. Hey, magic scroll, plus 2 damage. Yeah, probably could have waited until I was done with the last of the circles, but at the same time, I'm not even going the right way. At the same time, we can just do that on the next floor. What's up? Okay. Yeah, because this way we won't have to wait for the lockpick to charge on the next floor. We're getting a lot more HP. Okay. Still haven't leveled up yet. Weird. I got 4 HP from that priest book. Oh, and we ranked up 1. I don't know how exactly that works, but I forgot to go to Christmas Town. God damn it. Alright, whatever. It's not like we really need to. This run is powerful enough. Okay, I'm just gonna put down skeletons so they can tank hits. Now the question is, do the skeletons go up in HP? No, they don't. They only go up in HP as I put points into them. That's kind of a shame, but it's not terribly surprising. Bane Scepter, active. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Well, this broadsword is useless. So the Bane Scepter does something different. I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, it works off of a cooldown like the lockpick. So there's, I guess, a global cooldown for use items. So what the Bane Scepter does is it gives you 3 stat points for 25% max HP. We're gonna use it once, even though it might screw me. Yeah, so you can effectively farm your own HP for stat points. Honestly, not very useful. 3 stat points is definitely not worth that amount of HP. No way, no how. I don't need accuracy, so let's just do... Wow. Well, that kind of works. Probably should have actually saved it. But, no. That's not worth using. It would... Oh, you know what? No. That use item would be amazing in the very beginning of the game. Every other circumstance, though, makes it pretty garbage. Because, like, at this point, 3 stat points is, drop in the bucket. Which is kind of a shame. I'm trying to think of, like, how that should work. Honestly, I like the Vagante system. Oh, shit. Really? That was the only circle. I've just been running around stupidly. Did that one just gave me that? Okay, that's kind of depressing. Oh, well, at least we got plenty of golden keys, so it's not a big deal. And failed. Just gonna keep saving it. At least we're certifiably overpowered, so despite the fact that we just, you know, effectively squandered, what, 60 HP? Jeez, for 3 stat points, there's no way that's worth it. But, back to the Vagante thing. Like, Vagante is you sacrifice a bunch of your current health to get it. Let's see. Does the detonator stack? Surprised I don't see many enemies around here. Do I? I've got a detonator. I've got 3 of them. Oh. Okay. Oh, it goes up by 5% every time. Interesting. So the tooltip is currently incorrect. Alright, it's not really the end of the world. Hopefully I'll have a lot of money by the time we're done with this. Currently we've only got 1,100. Yeah, so it looks like looping is the way to make all the cash in this game. Shame. Oh, well. Oh, right. I should probably use my damage boost so I actually wreck these things. Yep, there we go. That's damage. I don't know. Alright, I'm still trying to, like, mull over a lot of these changes and think of, like, balances as we wait. And somebody actually called me out on this in the comments, that, you know, the developers do kind of implement a lot of my ideas, so I'm trying to be a little bit more, like, well-reasoned, so I'm not, like, you know, just making shit up that's actually going to harm this game, or, like, lead this game in weird directions. And so, like, I'm trying to be, like, semi-positive about the magic system and come up with, like, a way that it needs to be in the game. But currently it doesn't... I'm not getting much. It's same thing with a couple of things. I like the idea of that use item, but I feel like it should actually just be a temporary effect. You know, sacrifice 25% of your current HP for a, like, plus 25% stat boost across the board, or something like that, because honestly, trading max HP, that is an extremely finite resource, trading that for 3 stat points, and honestly, like, you get so many stat points just by, you know, running around and doing things and picking stuff up, that it doesn't matter that much. But I would totally trade, like, an amount of my current HP to boost my stats, so it becomes kind of like a risky juicing moment, as opposed to, like, effectively a really, really crappy deal with the devil. Like, if this were Binding of Isaac, being able to just sacrifice, you know, 25% of my max HP for stat points totally makes sense, but that's because, you know, it's so easy to get HP back in that game. And, like, temporary HP is totally a thing. Okay, we gained... Yeah, it is 5% of your current HP. That's cool. So, yeah, if you have a Nightblade, give them the proper, like, boosts. Nightblade could 100% have, like, you could probably get up to 1000 HP in a run. That would be hilarious. I might have to do this. Either that, I mean, Barbarian might come close. I'd have to check what his HP is. Especially if I don't run around sacrificing any of it. Now, is it... I'm gonna have to check to see if it's worth playing as any of the other classes. Then again, what is my magic currently? 36... Wait. What? Okay. So all of the items I've picked up, like the magic stick, the +5 magic damage, gets added into the base magic stat instead of the bonus. That's confusing. I've never actually understood why it works that way. It's kind of nice. Hey, I got it. It's kind of nice just so you can see like how much of your stats are one way and like where you've put your points in. But it does feel a little bit silly that it's not properly divided here. Okay, we get another soul jar. I don't think that helps. It might be one of the stacking items, though. It does stack, which doesn't seem to do anything, at least as far as listing goes. Alright, I'm confused, but let's get out of here. Go fight the Soul Guardian. Have we ranked up? Oh, wait, we've ranked back down. God damn it, it looks like the Necromancer is still broken. I don't understand. Anyway, so part of the reason why, like, a lot of changes have not been enacted lately, by the way, on, like, patches and stuff like that, is because apparently there's, like, a game developer conference in... Shoot, I don't actually remember where. Hey, that worked. We don't want the butterfly wing. Wherever the developers are located, which currently is not like, yeah, Oh, that was really bad timing. Okay, we lucked out though. Like I said, people coming in the room. But so there's like a big conference in his general area, and I guess he's giving some kind of keynote, which is actually really awesome. Like, props to the developer for going off and doing stuff like that. Looks like this game is actually developed by multiple people. It's just listed in one. I'm not even gonna buy the detonator at this point. I don't think I need it. But so, you know, the main guy is off giving a speech somewhere or prepping for that. I don't even know. But it's cool. But even then, why is the Necromancer still broken? Why Necromancer broke? Hey, we get the Blood Dagger. That doesn't really help us. No, see, that's the problem. There's so many, like, good green items that don't help in any way, shape, or form. And that just feels such a waste here. I'm trying to think of any other game that does this. I'm coming up with some serious blanks. Alright, let's see. Oh, hey, there's a marker for the shop now. That's just a $sign. Hello, this. At least I've got, like, homing shots, so I can just kind of shoot them down the hallway. Because the other thing I can do is just have my skeletons go into the room first, and they'll block the shots. At least the ones that I need to be wary of. I already got all the items, right? I swear I did. I didn't really see where the silver chest was in retrospect. Jesus. You guys are terrifying. Nope, still don't see the silver chest. Oh, those are soul orbs coming in to heal me. That's useful. Alright, so I'm gonna put one into this. How much damage does that increase? Okay, yeah, that is worthless. So, for this guy, it's not worth it at all to put points into your main attack. It's better to just boost up Blood is Power or whatever it's called. Okay, I think at this point I'm just gonna save my cash. We should get a fair amount of it. But so, like, a 5% damage increase is not worth it in comparison. Because the Nightblade definitely gets, like, crazy bonuses left and right to his, like, damage scaling. I don't know. I hope they fix that, too. Either have all... Yeah, I think all characters should have the exact same damage scaling, with maybe the exception of the Archer, just because his base damage is included in his special attacks, more so than everybody else. Or at least the... No? I guess really I just feel like his bowshot attack should be scaled based off of his damage stat, as opposed to his arrow damage, just because that's weirdly inconsistent for the rest of the game. I just lockpicked when I've already opened everything up. Well, alright, whatever. I'm just kind of casual mode necromancing it right now, because, like, I pretty much just insta-give everything. I don't have to worry. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you can see the portals and stuff. That's cool. I like that. Like, you can see the portals on the map now with the compass as, like, gray circles. Huh. There's no real indication that you've lit them up, though, unfortunately, but that's not really the end of the world either. Alright, time to go fight Judgment, I guess. Let's see, failed on that. Let's buff that up. Now, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to be shitting skeletons here to keep myself hale and hearty. Why? Actually, we're doing a fair amount of damage to him. Why? Because we move too fast to deal with the situation. But if I just have the wall of skeletons that I keep just propping up, they keep me healed, and they block me from pretty much all of those attacks, which is absolutely necessary for my survival here. This feels kind of incredibly cheap, but that's the point. Let's see. Necromancer, serious business. Okay, those are gonna bounce, shot, and hurt. Interesting. Okay, we've got another Soul Guardian. That's not a big deal. I'm just mostly worried about the boss over anything else, because he still does just about the same amount of damage, and we almost died on the Soul Guardian, so I have to be really careful that I don't get smacked around too much here. But as long as I've got my Skelebros all over the place, I think we're going to be fine. Because that gives me some extra healing. Oh, looks like Judgment's dead. Okay, let's take the second Soul Guardian. Grab the detonator. Okay, did I open up the chest yet? The answer is no. We get another Soul Orb, which does us next to no good. Okay. Oh, there's no golden chest in here. Well, I guess in that case we might as well just pick up another broadsword. It doesn't do me any good. Well, we've looped. For better or worse, honestly. I don't really know. Did that one succeed? I think it did. Yeah, so at this point I'm not gonna buy anything else. We've got enough items that it doesn't seem really worthwhile for me, but I'm just gonna farm money, seeing as we're here. Is it just another broadsword? It's just another broadsword. Feels kind of like a waste having multiple of that thing pop up. A, can't use it. B, actively would harm me even if it did stack. There's no reason for me to go that direction. Hey, I can go fight Merlin. Double Merlin seems like a good idea. Let's pull up the map again. Oh, hey. Does the new map... I like the new map. I don't know what they've changed, but they changed something about it that I really dig. Unfortunately, we've also hit the point in the game where I'm so OP that I just run into a room and it blows up. I'm not even summoning my skeletons, but their usefulness was ended a while ago. Except for healing. They're the quintessential Healy items. Broken Katana, that's useful. I'll buy a Cannonball. Cannonballs are fun and sort of useful. Hello. But, like, the rest of this stuff is kind of worthless. I guess anything that does proc damage is going to be fine, and might actually use my damage stat in retrospect. I'm not sure on that one. Oh, shoot, we're not using the, we're not even using our damage boost. How much damage do I do? I have no idea. 60s and 70s, apparently. My crit damage is really high, though, which is actually quite good. Okay, we've already gotten the golden chest, haven't we? So I can really just scoot around doing whatever I want. Yeah. Okay. So far, so great. Let's see. I'm trying to think of things that I need to record after this. I was kind of waiting on Dungeon Souls just to see if it would patch, and it did. So that gives us some content. I might end up splitting this episode up into 2 parts if we end up looping multiple times. But at the same time, like, since I'm not ranking up here, this is kind of a waste. Apart from the fact that I'm kind of powerful, but it's like, if I can't rank this character up, what's the point of playing him after a certain point? So, it's like, I could keep looping forever. I really could. I could turn it into some kind of... I don't know what I do. Because obviously there's like a longevity on how long you want to do one of these episodes for. And I can't really split it up into multiple parts unless I just have it as a separate episode, you know, spend the next 4 hours playing this game. And just have it be this kind of like lengthy saga of how ridiculous you can get a Necromancer to be. That said, would probably have a much better... oh wait. We're getting bounced around by the Redeemer. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage. There we go. Okay. That failed. Do I want extra movement speed? What is my movement speed right now? Let's buy it. Gotta go fast, right? Gotta go real fast. Let's get the damage booster here. I can probably start using my golden keys, too. I'll use it at the end of the floor. Once I've already summoned the Redeemer effectively. Because there's no real benefit otherwise. I don't know. Plus, sometimes the lockpick works. It's just kind of a matter of how lazy am I. How lazy, how impatient am I? Because I'm pretty impatient. Let's be totally frank here. I'm just gonna keep taking those potions. It's not like it helps or hurts me. Yeah, my damage stat is really high. Like, if all damage stats were combined, I would be doing like in the 200-300s of damage. But I guess maybe that's the point. Like, this is to kind of keep the character down. Give you a useless stat that you end up having to put points into just because you don't have a choice. I don't know. Interesting questions. All abound. Okay. Ooh, we're taking some hits here. I'm just gonna dump Skelebros for a second. Yep, the moment one of them dies, it's just health. All up the wazoo. I'm not even sure where I took all that damage from. I just kind of did. Oh, probably a Yeti or something. Yetis are kind of brutal. Hello, Blood Sword. You are worthwhile. To be fair, lifesteal of 7 isn't exactly the greatest thing in the world, but it works. Especially with this character, because that means I'm effectively healing a fair amount of health every single time I hit something, instead of losing. So that actually makes, you know, putting more points into blood for attack viable. If only I would do so. I'm not gonna buy anything here. There's no point. Okay, now does it keep summoning these mages? I thought there was a second enemy type here, but I can't remember for the life of me. It's probably skeletons. You know what pops up there? Oh shoot, I don't even have my blood for attack running. I was wondering. It's like, I feel like I'm not doing enough damage here. The answer is, I wasn't. Okay. Looking dandy, I guess. Just not sure what to do. Oh yeah, right, I have to kill myself no matter what. Problem is, killing yourself after a certain point becomes really freaking hard. Because I want to have a run at some point that gets to the point where there's like 50 enemies. 50 bosses running around. But the time differential on that one is problematic, to say the least. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think Merlin's hats stack. Okay, I'm just going to keep dumping Zambles. I think we already killed one Merlin. It's very hard to tell. Yeah, I think we did. I really, honestly can't even tell what's going on at this point. Like, I've heard from a number of people that they get kind of cranky once I get to this point. Okay, one Merlin's down. Here's the next one. They get kind of cranky just because it's like, good luck seeing or even processing what's going on here. So we get another Merlin's hat and nothing else. Feels kind of like a jip. Okay, we didn't go through the portal. That said, there's really nothing useful that's come up here. How many detonators do I have? 75% chance. That's getting ridiculous. Yeah, so it's still not really worth it to... Wait, did the Merlin's hat stack, right? Yes. Did it boost my resistance that much? The answer is no. In fact, it doesn't boost your resistance. As far as I can tell, Merlin's hats don't actually stack. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. These are mysteries that I don't know if I will ever solve. But it does feel like this game still needs some spit shine before it gets to the point where, like, playing a mage character is viable. And really, it comes down to the damage stat. And this actively hurts some of the other characters. I don't know. I guess it's viable. It's just a matter of maybe I'm just cranky that the Necromancer still can't rank up. Because yeah, we are still very much rank 0. I'm curious if we've even gained any rank points at all. Oh shoot, we're not even using Blood is Power. I really wish Blood is Powered was just permanent. That it wouldn't go off every time you went to a new level. Because, like, I have it on. I'm pretty confident in my ability to not die here. And, you know, taking it off consciously would mean I'm in trouble. It's probably not a good idea to have this running. Oh, well. Oh, lockpick worked. Well, that's good. Of course, I don't actually know how many items we even need at this point. We're swimming in keys. That's handy. But that's oh, that's what? That's the 4-leaf clover, in effect. Okay, I'm gonna start putting points into magic. What do we get? Sword of Regen. Parry Blade. I'll get this Potion of Risk, even though it doesn't do anything. Where's the golden chest? Did we already get it? I think we did. Because that's where we got the Sword of Regen from. I'm gonna scoop by, check a couple of things. I'm glad that the Redeemer actually does damage now. As opposed to being, you know, the least threatening thing ever. Okay, so let's see. What is my health regen? It's pretty solid. How's my character doing? Yeah, because if we're doing a physical character right now, we'd be in a really good position. So yeah, it does feel like the physical characters that had the magic stat issues have been fixed. You know, so Thief would be semi-viable. Warrior would be semi-viable. Not as viable as if all of their abilities scaled with damage or whatnot. Because I'm never going to intentionally put points into... magic on, like, a warrior. Unless I find some, like, really broken, ridiculous strategy. Like, just buffing that stat like crazy. You know what? That might not be a bad idea to try at some point. A really ability-focused character. But unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot of talent points along the way here. Hey, how many twin blades do I have? A lot. Where are they? No freaking clue. Oh, I think I saw them at the very last second there. We're still not using Blood is Power. I was just complaining about this. Okay, so I have a 70% chance to do double damage. Okay, so they rebalanced it. It's a... it scales much slower, but that's okay. But that does mean I'm still doing double damage almost all the time. 70% is nothing to be sniffed at. Have I gotten the chest yet? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just kind of blitzing my way through things. Hopefully I can get my hands on that, that bow that increases my attack speed. Or, not my attack speed, that bow that increases my crit. So I can just be critting all the time. Okay, that doesn't help me at all. And this means... Oh, you know what? I've probably manually opened the chest because I've got so many keys. That if the lockpick doesn't work, I just... do whatever. Okay. This is what I get for not paying attention. Looks like it's failing left and right anyway. Interesting enough, cooldown reduction does not apply to items. This actually makes plenty of sense. Okay. So, where do we call the stopping point? I think I'm gonna fight Judgment and then kill myself, because how much... we only have like 22,000. Like, if I looped a third time, we'd be filthy rich. It's just one of those where I'm starting to get that, like, glaze-eyed feel whenever I've been, playing a game and, like, not doing anything for too long. In this case, that is absolutely where we are heading out. My skeletons are going to town on that guy. It's kind of fun to watch. Apparently, when he died, they all died. Well, that works for me. Free healing, as usual. Okay, so we get the slingshot, we get the old chest, we got a crazy amount of potions and more pickaxes, which really don't help me at all. Slingshot is worthwhile. Hey, there's the bow. Oh, what's this? Another Bane Scepter. Yeah, not doing it. If I really needed staff points, and I don't, it might be worthwhile. But it's not. Oh, does the crit bonus stack? I don't know, but our crit currently is 68%, which pretty much means just crit all day, every day. I think we just procced the lockpick right off the bat. So that's handy. Okay. So at least I'm now, like, comically fast, but comes at the cost of, difficulty here. Hey! I'm gonna buy another twin blade. How much does that scale it up? It only goes up by 10%, so it must be a 50%. How many of them do I have? 5. So it's like 40% in the beginning, and then it diminishing returns as you go along. I guess that seems kind of fair, honestly. Okay. So we are almost done. I'm not even using blood as power at this point. Our damage is so high that I don't even need to. But that said, it's not a bad idea to do so anyway. I'm also glad that the mushrooms have been nixed from the game. And, well, I guess really just turned into use items. I liked just how ridiculous they were, but it just wasn't worth it having them ever. Normally, like, back in the day. Well, I said I wasn't going to spend any money, but more twin blades. I wanna see if it ever gets to the point of diminishing returns, or if it's just nearly 100% bonus damage. Well, we might as well hit up Tinseltown, because lockpick or no. Whoa, this is new. Destroy the freaking boulders. Oh, nice. Okay, so boulder traps can't hurt me. One of you has to have a boulder. Yep. Okay, we can kind of destroy the boulders. It's not the most advanced thing in the world, but this does mean that I don't get pushed around by boulder traps anymore, which is nice. I do appreciate that. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep putting points into magic damage at this point. Our defense can go higher, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. I still don't know if defense is like flat damage reduction or if it's percentage based. I think it's flat damage reduction because otherwise, if it was percentage based, that would make the Nightblade truly unstoppable. I mean, he really is. I could totally do an infinite Nightblade run if I wanted to. I think with no issues whatsoever. I would do it if I had maybe someone to talk to. I don't know how I would do that ever. I guess if people really wanted me to do a video on like an infinite... I forgot about Tinseltown again. Then again, who really cares? I don't. Because in this case, it's not really helping me to go to Tinseltown. It just kind of delays the inevitable, which is me rage quitting the game via suicide this time, so I actually get the benefits for it. I do a lot of damage. I haven't... This is a rank 0 Necromancer, everyone. I really should actually start playing on higher difficulties. I just figured I'd do some... Oh, right, I was going to do money farming. That's why. I can just open these up. Soul Jar. I don't think Soul Jar changes. At least the text doesn't. Where's Soul Jar anyway? Almost kind of wish it would sort it based on item grade. There we go. Yep. Nope. I have no idea what Soul Jar does. At least we get Broken Katana. Actually, let's see. Does the Broken Katana scale? It does. Just slowly. That's good. I'm glad they're updating all of the tooltips so they properly reflect things now. Because I thought getting multiple of those katanas increased your critical damage to the point where it's honestly absurd. Nope, it doesn't. It's actually fairly slow scaling up, but that makes sense. They do seem to stack ad infinitum, and there's not really a good reason to, like... I don't know. It would just be really ridiculous if every single broken katana increased your crit damage by 40%. You get a bunch of those, and you're going to be doing thousands of damage, which I have done in the past. But that was with Nightblade, who had like over 100 attack power. Speaking of, haven't found the crown yet. Kind of surprised about that one. Oh, we're done. All right. We failed, and I'm still getting more keys. Oh, right. The battery thing. The reason why I've turned off all sounds for this game. I was wondering for a second. Oh, hey, Sword of Energy. Critical chance and shock enemies. That's new. That changes, and now we're at an 80% chance to crit. That's absurd. Okay, so hello, damage. Wow. Apparently my explosions can crit. I'm not entirely clear on that one. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like the detonator can crit when shit goes kablooey. That's absurd. Give me another one of those. Wow, and yeah, we've pretty much got a 100% chance to detonate. And since enemies don't scale particularly well in this game, it doesn't really matter. Let's just boost up our damage. I should be able to kill these guys without the aid of my zombies. In fact, I think next time I play Necromancer, I'm actually going to try and do a run without a single... Oh, we're probably going to die here. There we go. Run without skeletons. So let's take a look. Did he rank up at all? Where did... Yeah, well, he did rank up by 2,000 points. I'm not really clear on how this is supposed to work, honestly. Okay, I think I'm going to put all of my points into attack damage. 36%, yeah. Because chances are... well, A, I'm not going to be playing Necromancer for a while. Still. I'm probably going to be playing... Wouldn't mind playing the Destroyer again. He's awesome. But I wouldn't mind trying to play the Knight with his Cleave. Oh, it does deal attack damage. Huh. So maybe... I don't know. Maybe attack damage is... See, the problem is there's a stat. Oh, it says attack there, though. Because with the Necromancer, he has blood for attack. Additional 50% attack damage. But I don't know if that corresponds with this stat. I think it does. But it didn't seem like having such a high attack damage stat changed anything there. Maybe it did. But this also takes attack damage. Or this just does magic damage. His magic stat is worthless. That kind of makes Mega Swords equally worthless. But at least there are items that boost your magic stat along the way. So that does kind of balance things out a little bit. Oh! Oh, right. I forgot. Thief Bomb. I don't know how the Thief Bomb is supposed to work. Let's quickly load into this character. I want to see how the Thief Bomb works. I've not used this character in a while. Yep, okay, so Thief Bomb currently does not do damage. Or it does damage, just not the AoE. Yep, it just... Wow. That's dumb. It does 5% magic damage. Wow, why would you ever... my magic stat is 0. But 5%. 5% of... Even if it was 10, that would be like 1 damage. Wow. I mean, to be fair, this character is much better for other abilities. Like invisibility. Which is really freaking powerful. Though not abusable anymore. At least not to the extent it used to be. I'd still like to do a Thief run, but the fact that the Thief Bomb has been nerfed so hard hurts. I hope they fix that soon. Either way, though, this has been a very good episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. That was a weird outro.